Hello, everybody, and welcome to the premiere episode of Killer Set, the Monster of the Week campaign that I have started, sort of co-created with Sam Richardson. If you have never been to QueueTimes, if you've never seen any tabletop role-playing sort of shows or anything like that, essentially what we're going to be doing is playing Monster of the Week. Monster of the Week is like a supernatural type. I mean, the show Supernatural. It's like that sort of a game for tabletop. So if D&D was like Lord of the Rings, then Monster of the Week would be like Supernatural or Buffy the Vampire Slayer, or in a goofier setting could be like Scooby-Doo. It's not gonna be that today. Exactly. It won't be that goofy. Some goofy stuff could happen, but essentially it'll be more like Supernatural or Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I want to get some thank yous out at the top. I want to thank QueueTimes for hosting the show, for giving me this opportunity to have my wild idea manifested, and very quickly as well. I think I talked to Jake about it maybe like 2-3 weeks ago officially, and then we were just like, let's shoot for it, let's do it. But I had the idea a while ago, and I'm very excited. The premise of this show is I'm taking like real live musicians and bands, and I am having them play musicians and bands that have to fight monsters and solve mysteries in order to play their gigs. So the first band that I have with me is Pinkshift, and I will let them introduce themselves in a moment. But after the thank yous, Jake and QueueTimes, I also want to get a little content warning here at the beginning. This is, I think, would be rated like PG-13 or like R for like swearing, because we're gonna say the F word probably a lot. At least myself, and Ashrita told me also her. So we'll get our fill of the F words. But there's going to be some gore. There's going to be violence, blood, like descriptions of certain stuff. I don't tend to get too eerie and specific myself, because that's also not something I'm super jazzed about, gore, as far as that's concerned. But I am, oh my goodness, there we go. I'm just shifting my windows around here. That I do want to get that out of the way just in case. If anything comes up in the show that you yourself personally find uncomfortable or triggering, I want you to just like shut the stream off. Your safety and your comfortability is more important than anything that we are doing. So just be careful with yourself. No hard feelings or anything like that. If you have to leave for any reason and you can't finish the show live, you can always check out the VODs on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel. It'll all be there, and that's just youtube.com/QueueTimesMain, I believe, and that's where all of these VODs will end up. It won't be exactly like right after we record it, but it will be up, and I will post those to my personal like Twitter and Instagram, probably mostly Twitter. So if you just want to follow me at KWilliamWhite, that will be your resource for finding all of these as we do them. The show is going to be 2 parts. Today is part 1, and we'll be doing part 2 next Wednesday, and then we'll be taking some time off to prepare for the next one and get the next guest and everything figured out. So it'll be about like 2 episodes a month, essentially, hopefully, something like that. Cool. All right. Well, with all of that out of the way, hi, I'm William, they, them, and I am the keeper of Killer Set, this Monster of the Week campaign. Let's go over here. I don't know what order you're in. Hold on. Yes, Ashrita, how about you start us off?
Okay, hi, I'm Ashrita, she, her, and my character is the Flake, and my name is Blue, also she, her. Yeah.
And then Myron?
Hello, my name is Myron. My pronouns are he, him, and my character is Chazon, the Divine, who also has pronouns he, him.
And then Paul?
Hello, my name is Paul. Pronouns are he, him, and my character. Can I make a slight name change?
Sure.
I just want to.
Can
Okay.
we start?
So my name is Big Poppy.
Oh,
Yes,
Big Poppy.
Big
Okay.
Poppy. And pronouns are also he, him.
Okay. So we got Big Poppy. Well, we'll be sure to make that name change on the
I
overlay.
appreciate that. I'm kind
Big
of upset
Poppy.
I didn't include that at first.
That's okay. What was your playbook again?
Oh, I'm sorry. The mundane.
The Mundane. Okay, cool. And then Eric.
I'm Eric. He, him. My character is Sputtle, the monstrous. Also he, him.
Great. All right. If we are ready, then I think we can get into the story.
Let's do it.
Let's get it.
You cool? V yanks their head back through the curtain, stumbling backwards, barely catching themselves on an old speaker. Kent is standing there, and he looks excellent. In every way, V feels out of place. Kent seems right at home. He arcs an eyebrow at them as they steady themselves. Okay, not cool, gotcha. Well, I was just going to see if you needed anything before we go out, he says, messing with the hem of his leather jacket. He peers through the unsettled part in the curtain towards the raucous crowd. That your mom? He points out a clearly out-of-place woman awkwardly standing between a person with a bright green mohawk and a tall butch person with black lipstick. Somehow, their mom sees them, and she gives that excited little mom wave. V tries their best to pretend they didn't see. Kent closes the curtain. Listen, this show's important. I brought in some out-of-towners, cool people, and we brought you in to raise our game, you know? If we play a good set tonight, it's going to be big, so just, you know. He trails off, but V understands the implication. Don't fuck this up. Oh, yeah, no. They said, it totally. We're gonna kill it. I brought a camera to take pictures. Kent squints at them, unsure where they're going, but when they don't continue, he just shrugs. Cool, he says. See you out there. They see the other members of the band stand, heading through the curtain. The crowd outside starts to cheer. The smell of sweat and beer and music. And then there's sound. And V realizes they're out on stage too. And they're standing beside all of them, all 5 other members of the band. And the lights flick on. And Kent raises the microphone to his lips, and the speakers blast with the first notes as he shouts, "We are the catch-alls. Let's rock." There is a stillness in the air after the final note. The audience leans in close, holding their breath, and landing back on the solid concrete floor. They hold their breath. One more note, one more riff, one more song, one more song, one more song, one more song. The chants break out just as the lights go dark. The catch-alls shuffle off the stage and into the dusty back room. Kent waits until everyone sits down on the love seat and then lays across the all of them. Carrie, with a K, giggles, smiles, and Kent puts his hands between his head so his elbows right in her face. "You're so sweaty," she says, trying to push him away and wipe sweat from her own brow at the same time. She pretends to smell her own armpit and wrinkles her nose. "Guess we're all right. We must have played a good show." Kent nods in agreement. "You still got that camera, V?" he says, sitting up and making the other 4 on the couch groan under his weight. "V, where'd you go?" V's not listening. They have a tiny section of the curtain pulled open, and they're staring out at the crowd. The chanting has stopped. Though the less enthusiastic members of the audience have started to move towards the door, they're still clutching their trombone by their side. "Pretty good, right?" V turns to him. They smile, and they can see themselves reflected in Kent's eyes, manic eyes under a slick of sweaty bangs. "So good," they say. Kent ribs them with his elbow. You were good out there. Great. Actually, we want you to play with us regularly. Please? Kent turns to leave. V says please without thinking. Yeah, no, please was right. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Great. Kent turns to leave and then turns back. I'm going to sneak a smoke out back. You want to come? V nods and follows him as he slams into the push bar for the back door, letting in a blast of cold night air. He waits for them to walk out, then scrabbles into the dirt, eventually finding a rock, which he carefully wedges between the closing door and the door frame. Then he leans up against the concrete stucco and flips out a pack of cigarettes, racking them against his palm and passing one to V. They take it, clenching it between their teeth. You know how to smoke? Yeah, I snuck some in high school sometimes, they say. And Kent nods, cupping his hand to light his own, then passing the lighter to them. You can really play that thing. Thanks. I practice a lot. Well, it's not just practice. There's a lot of people that practice and never get better. You've got a skill or something. Maybe it's genetic. Do your parents play? V shakes their head. No, just me. Siblings? I don't have any. V takes a drag, but the smoke is more acrid than they remember, and they sputter. Kent eyes them coolly and snickers. You don't have to. No. V pauses, choking back another cough. I want one. They stare out into the desert, trying to desperately not to let another cough escape. The moon is bright, and it bounces off the desert rock, radiating in cool blue waves over bushes, and scrubland. There's even a few cactuses poking up above the rest, giving a particular fuck you to the lack of water. They see something else too. A shape, tall and matted. At first, it's easy to dismiss as another cactus, but as V watches, they see it's moving closer. Just wasn't good enough, so I'm really glad that we have you instead, Kent is saying. Do you see that? What? Kent takes a step out towards the desert, just out of range of the fluorescent glow of the back door light, smoke drifting off the tip of his cigarette. I don't see. It all happens at once. The shape flies out of the darkness, slamming Kent to the ground with a crack. It's pulling him, dragging him back into the darkness as he scratches at the ground, trying to find something, anything to grab onto. There's got to be something. Oh, God. There's blood in his eyes and on his hands. V screams, frozen. And the thing in the darkness lets out a snarl as it reseats its mouth on Kent's leg. He screams too, trying to twist himself free, and he turns his eyes up to V, still frozen back against the wall. V, fuck, help me. Oh my God, fucking help me, fuck. V snaps out of their shock, running to grab his hand, but it's slick with blood and dusty sand now, and they lose their grip as he's dragged another dozen feet into the darkness. They run after him, tearing through the scrub, and they can see its eyes now. They can see this thing's eyes. They're huge discs filled with rage and malice and reflected moonlight. They leap forward, grabbing Kent's hand, but the thing isn't letting go. It whips its head back and forth, and there's a ripping sound, like the sound of pulling a drumstick free at a turkey dinner. Kent howls, his face tied into a horrible contraction of pain, and then goes limp. V has his hand. They're holding on. They're not going to let go. They're not going to let go. They're not going to let go. Those eyes, not. It's like they're speaking, going, pale desert moonlight to, it would be so easy to just let go. Kent's hand slides through their grip, and he's gone, bouncing and cracking over rocks and into cacti as the thing pulls him after itself off deeper and deeper into the darkness. V doesn't move. They hear the door open behind them, but the voices don't reach their ears. Their arm is still outstretched. The blood on their fingers is still wet. They can feel their heart pounding in their ears, and they know. They know from just a single glance into those huge moonlit eyes. They know that they're next. You are all in your tour van, driving down the highway on your way to your next gig. Your next gig, which is at the Chainlink Fence. It is a venue out in the desert in the middle of nowhere, not directly connected to a town, a little bit out of town, honestly, seemingly to avoid some sort of noise regulation. What is your fake band name, by the way, or are you going to be Pinkshift?
Eric, name us.
Ponk shrimp.
The Ooga Boogas.
Oh, I like
That-
ponk shrimp. Or
I like
Ooga Booga.
Ponk Shrimp as well.
What's a ponk shrimp?
Ponk
So,
Shrimp,
I was gonna
yes.
say like the squiggles.
Wiggles.
I'm down with.
Okay.
I feel like ponk shift is funny.
Okay.
Squiggles is funny too, though. I don't
Oh,
want to discredit it.
He said you're not.
Ponk shift.
All right,
Yes.
Ponk Shift. Ponk Shift, you are in your
We're ponk shrimp.
Ponk
Ponk
Shrimp.
Shrimp.
Excuse me,
Ponk
Ponk
Shrimp.
Ponk
Oh.
Shrimp. Ponk Shrimp. Here, I'll put it in my notes so I shan't forget.
Eric, you're funny. I'm sorry.
I'm breaking up
No,
the
no.
band right now.
I think it was too close to your name. What was your name?
Spuddle.
Spuddle. Yeah, Spuddle, Squiggles, like the same
We can
thing.
be the Spuddles.
The
Eric's trying
Spuddle.
to take
Oh my
over the
God.
band.
Dangerous.
Who's driving?
Me.
Okay,
So
did my-
Spuddles is driving.
Oh, Eric's okay. Spuddle's driving.
So yeah, you've been on tour for a little while. I'd say like you're still kind of at the beginning of the tour. This is the first you're probably creeping into the second week at this point. And you're coming up on the town. You can see it off in the distance. None of your phones have been like receiving service at all since you for the past hour being out in the desert here. So it's been kind of a challenge. You haven't really been able to use your brand name maps app on your phone. So you've just been trusting that you stay on this road and you head this direction and you will come across the place that you need to be. Luckily, the first kind of area that you are driving up on, you see a large, almost like one of those big like a big drive-in sign. It's not lit up or anything, but it says hold on. Yes. Yeah, it says the chain link fence right there on the top of it. What do all of you want to do?
Well, Eric, you're driving, right? What are you doing?
So, we going into town?
Are the rest of us sleeping?
When's the
I'm
show?
I'm wide awake.
I'm awake.
Sleeping. I'm sleeping.
When's the gig and what time is it right now?
The gig is in 3 days.
Oh.
Your booking agent couldn't get you a better segment of this week. It just there was nothing on the way, so you got this tiny gig in this really small town between two larger stops, and you're gonna have a 3-day set aside period here.
And what time is it?
Oh, you're coming into town pretty. I would say about 10 a.m.
Oh, so yeah, we gotta
Oh,
go
We-
to.
Where are we
breakfast.
sleeping? Where's our lodging?
Now we gotta go get breakfast.
No, we
Eric.
gotta drop our stuff off.
Now we got a big van.
Oh.
Oh.
How big is their van? Is it like one of those like white vans? A
I don't want
minivan?
things to get stolen from the van.
Is it a Shrita's van?
I've seen a
It's
lot of
actually
horror
just
stories with stolen stuff from vans.
Yeah, I think Eric that Spuddles. I think Spuddles is a good move
What?
To-
Find our.
to find our lodging and then put our stuff behind locked doors so that it doesn't get stolen from the van. Because we don't want that.
Yeah. Who knows how good or bad the city is?
Yeah, it's in the middle of nowhere.
We have money.
Do we have money? Have we
Do
made
have any
anything?
money?
Is this,
Touring
is
band,
this
what do you
a
think?
Yeah, you're an independent touring band. I don't know how fantastical we want to get here, but you can have a little bit of money.
So we got
A
motel
little
money
bit.
and breakfast
we got
money.
motel
Little
money?
A
That's,
money.
that's all. That's more than I could ask for.
Do I need to
Mo-
eat?
Yeah, bitch, of course.
I'm gonna go find Big.
I didn't mean to say.
I'm
Oh
I'm
my
curious.
God.
I'm curious how much of this is in character, how much we're seeing
I
behind the
asked
scenes.
because
Yeah,
like
I'm driver. We're gonna go find where
I'm
we're
a
staying.
divine being.
All I know,
Wherever we're
Blue is
staying.
incredibly hangry right now.
Yeah, I'm
Dude.
hungry.
All right, I
Angry.
can watch you guys eat.
Wait, you're too divine to eat?
I'm a divine being. You know, I be chilling. You know,
Oh, like Castiel? Like
yeah,
Castiel does it?
I'm just chilling. I
All
don't
right.
need.
If anything, I need to eat. I'm just the normal person.
You're just a dude. You need breakfast.
Yeah, I need my 8 hours.
No, but we're stopping at the motel, remember?
We're staying
We
in a
have continental
motel.
breakfast.
Yeah, isn't that where we're staying?
Save
I
money.
don't know. I'm driving. I can't focus on things.
You're taking us places.
All right,
Whoever's
so
shotguns navigating.
let's
You
go to
gotta
the let's go to the Denny's.
Yeah, we'll
I'll
go
have
to
a show in the
the
Denny's.
we'll go to the redacted diner.
Redacted.
the
I love redacted.
non-specific. Actually, it'll be called the redacted
Donnie's.
diner.
The
Redacted
redacted
diner. I
diner.
love that. That sounds like a dinosaur.
Oh my
The
god.
redacted diner.
I don't know. Redactyl?
Yes.
Yeah, as you're going into town, you pass by the chain link fence. It's a little ways out of town for the noise purposes, but as you're passing the chain link fence, anybody who would be paying attention as you drive by, you can see that it is like there's yellow caution tape around it. And I mean, I suppose right away you wouldn't know necessarily if that was purely aesthetic or if genuinely something had happened. But there is a sort of stocky gentleman who is standing in front of the main double doors and appears to be chaining them up.
Do we ask him what's going on?
I'd ask.
Are we
him.
supposed to play there?
Are we still driving? Are we stopping?
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Are
are we
we
stopping this
stopping?
place? Or you want to go to Donnie's?
Dog.
No, we're going to the redacted diner.
The redacted diner or Donnie's.
Wait, so
Johnny's.
do we want to go and see what's going on, or are
I
we
think
too
it depends
hungry?
on what kind of. I think it depends on what kind of van we're driving. Like, is it like a van or is it like an RV? Like, is it like high off the ground? Because if it's high off the ground, then I don't want to stop and then have to like climb down or have to like yell out to the guy. But if it's like, if it's like close to the ground, then like it could just like cool, like be cool, like just like put down the window, be like, yo, what's that?
I think close to the ground van, unless all of you want to be in an RV or something.
I think we're in a close to the ground. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
With the
we don't have that
ground,
much
'cause it's
money.
cheaper.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a close to the ground van, and there's a bicycle attached to the back of it.
Ooh.
Okay.
I only say
That's my
that
bike.
because it's Paul. Yeah,
Okay.
I only say that because because I didn't even notice Big got added to the overlay. Big Pappy, big
Wait.
Pappy.
Oh, big Poppy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Pappy.
it's my
Um,
bike.
It's Big Poppy's bike. It's Big Poppy's big bike.
All
Gotta have
right. Okay. So do y'all want to like stop and ask what's going on, or do you want to
Sure.
drive past?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I
let's
wanna
go
ask,
past.
yeah.
I'm
Slam on the
curious.
brakes as we pass it.
Did you
As the
you
lead
said you
singer of
honk as you
Poncho.
pass?
No,
No,
I slam on the
slam on the
brakes
brakes.
like right
Oh,
before
slam on
we
the
hit
brakes as
bar.
you. Okay, gotcha. Yeah. You come up on this this gentleman who's clearly like chaining up the front of the venue.
Isn't that a little creepy looking?
Not really. It's a
Is-
stocky like so. You see in front of you. I'm just gonna give you the character description. You'll find out the name in a moment. But you see in front of you Harry Locklear, he him, the owner of the chain link fence music venue. A light, sort of brownish skin, native man, short trimmed beard that's going gray, and it's wide aviator style glasses, not sun aviator style glasses,
Ooh.
mid-50s, long black hair with like where the back of it, it's like directly at like the base of where the hair stops growing. From there, all of it is pulled back into a ponytail.
Okay.
Mysterious man.
So you slam on the brakes and you pull the window down, and Harry like turns and looks at you like, can I help you?
What's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on? Are you out of towners or something? You new here?
Oh yeah, we're Ponk Shrimp.
Punk
We're
shrimp, yeah.
supposed to be playing here.
Oh my gosh, you're Pog Shrimp. Okay, I'm so sorry. I've been trying to call you on the phone for like the whole morning. I don't know if it was like on my end or your end. I really apologize about this, but yeah. And he takes a moment and he looks back at the venue, like nodding in solemn silence for a second, and then like turns back to you. Yeah, it's done. It's done. Yeah, you're it's all done. It's all done. There's a little tear like welling up in his eye.
Bro, what do you mean?
I just
The divine has spoken.
it's just done, Like you just you set out to do a thing. Have you ever really wanted something in your life, kids? Have you?
Some once or twice, yeah.
All I wanted was to play this.
That's all I ever wanted.
Big Poppy, no.
Yeah, well, this is what I wanted. This is what I've been working towards, and it's just gone. We had a bit of an incident last night. There was an animal attack, and somebody has gone missing from it. So
Man, do they know what kind of animal?
No. I mean, probably like a coyote or like a mountain lion or something. I don't know. I mean, we've never had a problem before. We've been running this for, I don't know, like 3 years. I mean, we've had all sorts of people from like city council and like the zoning commission who are like, oh, you can't have a venue in town. It's going to be too loud. So we move out here and they're like, you can't have a venue out that far in the desert. There's going to be nobody an ambulance is going to take too long to get to you or whatever. And 3 years, we were fine. And now, just last night, boom, it's all gone. They're going to close me down anyway. So I'm just, I'm closing it down to avoid some sort of a lawsuit. I mean, because if that person's, family or anybody actually like wants to press charges or something, I don't know what my rights are in the situation at all.
That's fair. That's a fair point. But
That's crazy.
is there anything that can be done to stop it from closing?
Well, yeah, I mean, like the zoning commission and like animal control and everything. We got people. I hired the local animal control to go out and try to figure out if they could find out what animal did this or something. I mean, like, I mean, clearly after 3 years of nothing happening, and then suddenly something does. I mean, it's got to be like a loose, like one animal that's just like, I'm going to steal this kid. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, like literally the only way I could think of us actually like being able to open back up in the next 3 days for you to play your set would be to take care of whatever animal this is. I don't know. I mean, like, and who knows? Even if you find it, how are we going to be sure it's the one, or like taking care of that one's going to take care of the problem? But I mean, if there's any hope at all, it would be that, I guess.
Damn.
Puddle, say something.
Well, I guess since we're not, can we at least like I guess check out the place anyways, even if we don't get to play there, to see what could have been.
Yeah, Big Poppy's in the back here. He's really upset.
He's crying.
Oh, is Big Poppy crying? Is Big Poppy
Yeah,
upset?
you know Big Poppy.
You,
You know how he is.
You know
I
how
don't.
he gets.
I
A
don't.
whiner.
I don't know
I
any
guess,
of you.
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
you know
If you
how
knew him,
he
you'd know.
is. You would know if you knew him.
I guess I mean just be careful. We haven't had time to like really clean up the back. It's a little bit of a scene, you know, and Harry does like air quotes on the scene. There's you know, it just happened last night, so we're trying to take care of things a little bit. But here I can let you into the venue. You can take a look around. I don't know if you. I mean, I don't know if any of you are like like animal trackers or anything like that. But I mean, if you could help, unless you got another place to be or something. I mean, that would be great. The rest of the town is pretty sad about it shutting down. I mean, it was the only, you know, it was the only place where like punk and rock and roll could really, you know, live around here, you know? Otherwise, you have
man.
to drive like freaking 8 hours in every direction to get to a city that actually has concerts. It's these small towns, you know?
Yeah,
I feel
I
that.
hear ya.
Yeah, we can take a look around, see what we see. You know, thanks for letting us in.
Yeah, here. How about you park your van around the side, and I'll unlock the doors here up at the front, and we can give you a little look around.
Okay.
Thank you.
And Harry guides you over, you know, to the side of the building where you can park your vehicle. Goes to the front and unlocks the chains on the front of the chain link fence, and all of you can step inside. While we're in this moment, I do want to address some moves that some of you have. We have the flake. So blue, you have the move connect the dots. At the beginning of each mystery, if you look for the wider patterns that current events might be a part of, roll plus sharp. On a 10 plus, hold 3. On a 7 to 9, hold 1. Spend your hold during the mystery to ask the keeper any of one of the following questions. And those questions are: is this person connected to current events more than they are saying? When and where will the next critical event occur? What does the monster want from this person? Is this connected to previous mysteries we have investigated? You'll probably ignore that one. And the final one: how does this mystery connect to the bigger picture? Those two are for more like continuous sort of campaign kind of thing. So I would stick to the first 3. But how about you give me our first roll of the game? Roll me the move, connect the dots, 2d6, and add your sharp, which is +2.
Okay. Okay, so I have to roll dice.
Yes, and you can do it if you have physical dice. You can do that, or you can literally Google roll dice,
Yes, I'm doing that right now.
and it'll give you all of the options that you need.
Okay, am I just rolling 1 dice?
You roll 2 of the regular like 6-sided dice.
Okay. All right. Roll dice. Okay. I have did I tell you what number I got?
Yes.
Okay, I got 8.
You got 8, and is that before adding your sharp?
Before.
Okay, so +2 with your sharp, you end up with a 10. Which
10.
is yeah, that's a complete success. So on a 10, you hold 3. So at any point during the mystery, you don't have to do it right now or anything like that, but at any point during the mystery, and maybe make a note of this, is you can ask, is this person connected to current events more than they are saying? When and where will the next critical event occur? And what does the monster want from this person?
Okay, and I can ask like those 3 times, like I can ask 3 questions in total, or I can ask one of those 3 questions.
You can ask one of those. It can be the same question all 3 times,
Okay.
or it can be a different question every time. But you have 3 questions that you can ask me at any point during the mystery. All right. So with that, I want to move on to who is it here? Oh, I don't think. Is there one of you? I thought for sure there was one. No, no. Oh, okay, that's the only one. Cool. All right, sweet. So all of you, if you do in fact all go, you enter into the chain link fence venue.
Yeah, let's go
Creek.
in.
All right.
This is a large, low concrete Seco building that was probably a trendy warehouse at some point. It's way out on the edges of town, bordering the desert, so there's plenty of parking. Inside, there's one main raised stage, a bar over to the right, and some bathrooms and offices tucked down a little hallway to the left, right as you enter. It looks like it hasn't been completely cleaned up from the concert that was just last night. There are still, some cans, some beer cans and stuff littered all over the floor. It's a little sticky when you step around, but this is essentially what you're looking at.
What we do?
Well, the only reason I asked to come in because I had to really use the bathroom. So I'm gonna hit up the bathroom.
Cool. So Sputtle goes to the bathroom.
Is there there's just like stuff around? Can we like look around?
Yeah, you can look around. In fact, there would be a move for this. We can start here with investigate a mystery. So when you investigate a mystery, roll plus sharp. On a 10 plus, hold 2, and on a 7 to 9, hold 1. One hold can be spent to ask the keeper one of the following questions: what happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? And what is being concealed here? And I will answer those as they pertain to like the situation and like how you would glean information. So it's not like you can be like, what sort of creature is it? And I tell you like flat out like it's this, but I'll give you like information. You solved it.
Okay.
Yeah, but as you peruse the inside of the chain link fence, you don't necessarily see anything out of place or anything like out of the ordinary.
Are there like beer bottles around and stuff?
Yeah, there are beer bottles around. I mean, there's a recycling as well next to the bar that hasn't quite been taken out either. It seems like as soon as whatever occurred last night, everyone just kind of got out of there or whatever. So it hasn't had time to really be taken care of. And then there is exactly like straight across from you when you entered the building, there is a single door to the exit of the building as well.
Yeah, I'd like to pick
Is
up a
Harry
beer
still
bottle.
there?
Yeah, Harry's just like milling about outside. Harry didn't come in with you.
Divine spoke over Big Poppy.
Yeah, big Poppy. What did you just say?
I just said I want to pick up a beer bottle and just like keep it with me.
Why?
Okay, because you never know, you can break it, and then you got the.
Oh.
You never know.
You gotta think ahead.
You're right. I don't think like that. That's a good thought.
Blue is a pacifist.
Oh yeah.
I kick a beer bottle. I just kick it like as hard as I can.
Okay.
You want to kick it as hard as you can.
Yeah.
Into the wall.
Here, let me
Do it. He said it. Do it.
Do I roll for that?
Let me just see. Like your tough is 0. So I mean, like maybe I should have you roll for it. You want to kick a beer bottle? No, you can kick a beer bottle as hard as you can. What do you want to happen? It happens.
I just wanted to. I don't want to kick it. I wanted to point our attention to something.
So like you wanted it to like shatter and then like the wall just like
I
gives
see.
in.
The wall
Yeah.
opens up.
Yeah, you
know.
want to kick it and it pulls your attention. I get what you're saying. Cool. Then how about you give me an investigate a mystery roll?
Okay.
So you'll roll 2d6 and add sharp.
Okay. All right. I got 5.
Is that with your sharp?
No.
Okay, so your sharp is
7 with.
Okay. So on a 7 to 9, for investigative mystery, you hold 1. So you get to ask what happened here, what sort of creature is it, what can it do, what can hurt it, where did it go, what was it going to do, what is being concealed here, and you can ask one of those. I'll tell you, I won't be able to give you much information about like what's like what can hurt it, where did what can hurt it, like specific things about the creature, since you haven't like necessarily encountered it yet. I won't be able to give you exact stuff on that, but yeah.
I think that the questions about the place. Wait, can we consult on what question he should ask?
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So I think the questions about the place would be good, right? Because like, all we know is this place. Like what
What do you mean,
happened?
like what
Oh,
happened?
but we
here?
already know what happened here.
Do we?
Do we?
We
Do
only
we?
know what the we only know
Not
what
the
Harry knows.
us in game.
Yeah,
No,
in the
no.
We only know
in the
Uh,
meta, you kind of you did it, like your characters didn't hear the opening monologue. You're not privy to that.
Ah.
But the you have the information that you got from Harry so far, who like said there was like an animal attack and like someone is missing, but you don't have much further than that. With a what happened here, you would definitely get like what happened here. You would get the information.
Do that one. Do that one.
Wait, do I ask that now?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to ask what happened here.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, so you're going around the bar, and checking stuff out. Like you go kind of backstage, you check out the green room. There's not like a whole lot of information, but you see an entire wall of stickers, just from bands who have like come through and played here. And you see more often than not, when there is a sticker, there's another sticker accompanied by it. I think we lost someone.
Oh, bye, Paul.
Was that Big Poppy?
Oh,
Poppy.
Paul.
Oh, hey,
Oh, wait,
Poppy.
I'm in the. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
That's all right.
We're glad you're back.
But you see a bunch of stickers that are just all over of a band called the Catch-Alls. Then moving forward from there, you, after not getting much from inside, you can take a step outside, and there's where you do see some dried blood, some dragging marks that go off into the desert, away from the venue. But what has happened here appears to be, it does appear to be an animal attack, but with your divine senses and your sort of like experience with this kind of thing, you are able to very quickly see that there are, though they look animalistic, there are footprints, as well as claw marks and things like that, and you even find like some tufts of fur and everything. It does not appear as though this were a regular animal. The foot is about like the size you would expect from a slightly larger human. It just has claws, and sort of like the underside of it is more paw-like.
Oh, this ain't no coyote.
Nice. Yes, good observation
From the divine.
from the divine.
Wait, so do I just like wait, so
You just sit on this info?
no, oh, so only I know it.
Yeah, only you know it because you asked.
Oh, okay. I'd be like, yo guys, come over here. Look at
Pitter
this.
patter, pitter patter, pitter patter, pitter patter.
And I want to like point out to them that like that these look like footprints. And I'm getting a sense that these aren't like normal little animal footprints, you know. But look at it. I want you all to look at it.
I come back from the bathroom and I walk outside and I say,
then you
"Oh,
just
what
see
happened
everybody.
here?"
We're all just
Uh,
standing around in like a circle around this like paw print, I guess.
And I
I
ask,
don't know.
"Oh, what happened here?" Because I was taking a bathroom
And I
break.
would say, I think that Kazone.
Chazon.
Kazone. I think
Kazone.
Kazone saw like he doesn't think that it's just like a normal thing that happened yesterday. He thinks that it's like something off about it.
Something's off about it.
What makes you think that?
Those prints, they look pretty big. They
Do
look
you want
like
to just say it's because I'm divine?
it's because I got these god eyes.
Big Bobby, what do you
No.
think?
Neil, these look like big prints. I got no powers. I'm scared. What am I gonna do?
Can I
Their
get big?
footprints going into the desert.
Oh yeah, what
did-
direction are they going in?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are going into the desert. Did wait, just really quick. Did Chazone just ask, "Can I give Big Papi a hug?" Is that what I heard?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Hell
but
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
yes,
because
you
Big
can.
Papi's scared.
Because he's scared.
But yes, the prints are actually going off into the desert. And you can see the drag marks as well from like the person that was dragged off into the distance. And just as you're like sort of following those drag marks for a little while, Harry comes around the corner. I'm sorry, I didn't realize you were all going to be out here. I don't know. I thought I locked that back door. I'm sorry. Well, yeah. So this is where it happened. This is where it goes. I mean, the animal control followed the prints out for a while, but then they just they started circling back, kind of close around town, and then we lost them. They just those prints went away, and all we saw were other footprints, and then we lost those. So
Other footprints.
Other footprints. What
yeah,
other
What do you
footprints?
mean?
just some
Oh,
other
wait.
footprints.
Wait, can I use a move that I think that I have?
Yeah. Yes, you can.
Suspicious mind.
Oh yeah, that's if someone lies to you, you know it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This person is telling the truth as far as you're concerned. Like
Okay.
Harry isn't lying or anything like that.
Okay. I just want to know if he knows more than he's letting on.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I mean, like the footprints were like I don't know. It was weird. It's some like big animal footprints, and then they were just like regular footprints. We think. I mean, the animal must have like gone and I don't know, got picked up by a dude. I don't know. It's weird. It seems weird, right?
You said they led back into town.
Yeah, we did. I mean, they were going into the town's direction, but we didn't see anything else. I mean, we couldn't find where they were going. It ended up on a road. It crossed a road, and we just lost them completely.
Oh
Hold up.
man.
Wait, do you know anything about the guy that was taken away? Like, did you find him?
Yeah. No, we haven't found him yet. It's Kent. Kent is actually the front person for the band that you were all going to play with. Actually, they're our local opener. They open for every band that comes through here. They're a real treasure to the town. Kent and all of them. I mean, like almost, I would say half the town has pretty much been in the band at one point or another. They're this great ripping like punk ska band. It's amazing. I mean, they're called the Catch-Alls. It's really the big travesty here. Aside from the fact that my lifelong dream is destroyed with this one interaction that happened last night, is that none of you are going to be able to see the Catch-Alls play. I mean, it's really they rip and they roar. What can I say? What?
Oh man, what about did anybody in the band like how are they doing? They must be real shaken up.
Oh yeah, I mean, like all of them are kind of staying inside. They're pretty you know, they're not doing great, as you can assume.
Did
Uh,
anybody see what happened?
you know, there was their little trombone player was out here. It was kind of hard to get them to talk or say anything though. They were in shock. We think that their name is V. They clearly saw something. They were questioned by animal control and everything, and it was one of those situations where someone just can't seem to say much other than don't let go. Those eyes. Um, yeah, pretty creepy stuff if you ask me.
Is V around town?
Yeah, V's around town. Yeah, they live with their mom. I think they're like just getting out of high school. They're like 17 or something like that. So, uh, yeah, they're here. I can point you in the. Are y'all really gonna be like solving this for me or like helping out?
Maybe
I
we got nothing
mean,
else to do. So sure.
we're already out here.
I hold
We're
up my
supposed
beer
to-
bottle. I'm like, hell
We're
yeah.
supposed to play a show, and now we can't. So we might as well do this instead.
We live for small venues.
Yeah,
That is true.
That's true. Save our venues.
Exactly.
save our venues. Yeah, that is true. Save our venues. Yes. Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, like, I can point you. I can give you directions to V's mom's house. I can do that. It's a small enough town. We all kind of know each other, so yeah.
That would be definitely a great way to kind of get some headway on figuring out what happened.
So Harry draws up it just kind of gives you the address and like you put it into like your maps app or whatever. And now that you're kind of further into town, you get a little bit more service, at least like a little tiny bit, and you can get your maps app working. It is driving into town. The venue's about a mile out of town. So it is like a little bit of a ways, but in your van it should be no problem. And then V's mom's house is just off to one of the outer sections, like kind of connected to the desert as well, just on the outskirts of town.
Okay.
All right,
Do
let's
you
go,
all-
gang.
Let's go, gang.
Ride.
All right, Eric, get in that
I'm
driver's
getting
seat.
them.
Sputtle, get in that driver's seat.
Calzone.
Wait, I like that name.
To be honest, it's like what I thought, but I didn't want to say it because I know you worked hard.
I didn't. He didn't. He Googled the name.
Yeah, well, if everyone's in the van, then I guess we start driving.
We're in the mystery machine.
Drive fast.
Everyone seems to really love the catch-alls, and and Harry was like, probably the whole town was in the band at one point.
That's a lot, yeah.
I know,
Must be a
that's
small
like they had like
town.
a lot of movement
Scorpions are
there, a
pretty
lot
big,
of
so.
connections.
True.
Did you say a ska band's pretty big?
Yeah, Scorpions are pretty big.
That's true. That makes a lot of sense, actually. Like, have the ska band be the replacement for the high school band. Anybody who wants to play an instrument, just join the ska band, and then you just learn ska.
True.
True.
That's honestly a good way to get skills.
Join a
I
ska
would
band.
imagine. I would imagine.
Okay, let's
As-
drive.
As you drive through into town, you pass by a couple locations. You pass by the Redacted diner,
Oh,
and
we know.
Donnie's. The
Okay,
Redacted diner and
Poppy was
Donnie's.
hungry.
Donnie's.
Donnie's, which is right across the street. It's a really horrible layout for such a small town. They're terrible competing businesses, and it's really going to be the end of both of them. I assume.
Oh yeah, we had a Bob Evans and a Denny's right across the street from where I used to live. They were across the street from each other. Anyways,
Yeah.
we're done.
No, I feel it.
Calzone remembers a YouTube video where he saw that competing businesses often get more business when they're across the street from each other.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, I've seen that.
This is the conversation you're all having on the way to.
Yeah.
Yo, calzone. Calzone. I'm sorry.
No, wait. I like it. Can you keep it? Can you keep it?
We're changing your name to Calzone.
Yeah.
Well, we'll get it right on the next overlay. Do you hear that QueueTimes? Calzone.
Or how about my divine name is Chazone, but y'all call me Calzone, and I just love it.
Yes.
All right. That's cute.
I love that. Excellent.
Y'all can call me Purple.
All right. Okay. All right now. Okay, QueueTimes. Have you heard all of this? It's blue is changing to purple. Chazone is Calzone.
Now we just have these cute little nicknames for each other in the van.
Yeah, they can all stay the same on the overlay, but we all know we've got these cute little nicknames.
Wait, Big Poppy, what were you saying?
Oh, I was saying, do you speak in the third person?
Me?
Yeah.
Calzone. I feel.
Like Calzone had a memory that.
I mean, because like I was gonna say it, but like I didn't want to say like me. I said it, but like.
It is you. You are Calzone.
I know. Okay. It depends on how I'm feeling. I might get an accent sometimes too. I don't know. Calzone's weird.
Is Calzone French?
Calzone's not human.
He doesn't get the English language yet.
You said that Calzone would have an accent.
I know sometimes. I don't know. We'll see.
Are we there yet?
You are.
You're the one driving.
You arrive.
You're the one driving.
Yeah, you arrive outside of this house, and it's just like a normal. A lot of the houses around here are Spanish style, like suburban homes. So there's a little bit of an archway built like wall around the outside of the house, but you can stroll right up.
I honk the horn. He beeps, and then I get
Don't honk the horn. Fuddle, that's rude.
Why would you do that?
Why
honk
are you
the
doing
horn.
that? All right. Okay. All right.
And I get out of
So
the car.
I'm gonna get out of the car. I feel like because I feel like I'm like I don't know. I'm gonna knock the door. Can I knock the door? And then the rest of the band's gonna come up behind me. Yeah.
Yeah. You
Oh
want to
no,
go?
I'm too nervous to take control of the social situation.
So we're at V's house.
Yeah, you're at V's house.
All right. So I
Mama's
walk
house.
up.
Wait, maybe guys, maybe we should come up with like a game plan. Like, what are we gonna ask?
What happened? We grab him by the collar and say, "What happened?"
They're clearly traumatized.
Hey, yo!
We
But I
threaten her.
got a little move though. I got a move called soothe. When I talk to someone for a few seconds and I calm down, blocking any panic or anger.
Oh, so Calzone's gonna knock the door.
I don't know, maybe.
Nah, yeah, you're gonna knock the door. I'm not doing it.
Do I roll for that? I roll for that, right? If I were to do that.
If you were to do that, I believe. Hold on.
Because I'm guessing like V's not gonna want to talk about anything.
No, you don't have to roll for that. You can when you talk to someone for a few seconds in a quiet voice, you can calm them down, blocking any panic, anger, or negative emotions that they have. But you do have to be able to talk to them in a quiet voice for a few seconds. And as you all are kind of approaching the house,
we honk the horn.
You see this really skittish person like holding a blind to one side, like peering out the window, and looking just like mortified.
Maybe just one of us should go up to the door.
It's a gang of four.
That's a lot.
Who you're seeing right now is V Steinweg, they them, and they're a member of the Catch-Alls, trombone player, joined the band recently, but they are a prodigy on the trombone, and Kent had thought of them as the key to the Catch-All's future. 17 years old, just it seems like it's the summer after high school for this person. Like graduated, like entered school a little early. They have a summer birthday. They're about to turn 18. You know what I mean? But this person just like freezes looking at all of you, and then you see the blinds like immediately shut as the last glimpse you get is this person is V like turning and like bolting into the house away from all of you.
But she's in the. Oh no, sorry. They're in the house.
Wait,
They are in the house.
What does? I feel like maybe Big Poppy should go because Big Poppy's a dude.
I'm a
normal
person.
guy.
Oh, that's a good plan. I was gonna suggest
a
we all
human.
take point at like an entry point of the house, so they try
That is gonna. That's I love that. That's
Whatever.
super gonna calm down the situation.
We
Yeah.
surround the house.
I like that idea.
Like, just
But I like Calzone's idea.
No,
That's
I like
probably-
Big Poppy's idea.
Oh, damn.
I don't
We
think
can
Big
vote.
Poppy's idea is gonna get us any info.
What?
We gotta
mean-
calm down. We gotta calm V down.
Alright, we'll go with the solo mission. Who's
Oh,
going?
Oh wait, what if it was just Calzone and I? Because Calzone's got the soothe and I have the normal.
normal.
Are you
Mhm.
charming? Do you have charm?
I do have charm. Yeah, I think that's my.
I have -1 charm.
Okay, so somebody should go with Calzone.
Yeah, I'm not really good with words.
Yeah,
Uh,
that's why
charm.
I can go with him.
Poppy would be
Okay.
very good in this situation.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. So y'all go. Me and Spuddles are gonna stay in the car.
I'll talk
y'all
to him
surround.
next time.
Spuddles, aren't you like a monster?
Well done. Well done.
Okay.
Only half.
Wait, can I
Alright.
just like watch from like the window? I'm gonna watch from the window of the van, like what's going on.
I'm gonna stand
Okay.
outside with my arms crossed.
Oh my god, that's
Looking
terrifying.
intimidating.
All right,
Oh,
so
No, not in front of the door.
me and
I
Big
wanna-
Poppy. Wait, what do you?
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that we're gonna walk up, but like, what do you want?
All right,
What do
y'all
you
should walk up. It's been a while. We're just standing out here. We honked the horn like 10 minutes ago.
I was gonna say that
The
I
whole
won't
neighborhood's
lightly
on us.
tap on the door and see if be like, hey, we're not trying to, because they're probably traumatized. They probably think that we're trying to kill them. We're not trying to kill you. But I want to lightly tap you, like, hello.
Yeah, when
All
you
right,
get
y'all
up,
go.
Hello, fellow human.
when you get up and you tap on the door like cracks open slightly, and it is not V. It's V's mother.
What time is it? Like
It's
in
like
the.
10 a.m. It's like 11 by now, probably.
Probably.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's probably 11:30, something like that.
Good
yeah.
morning, mom.
I was literally gonna say that. Go for it, man. Yo, Calzone,
No, he like Calzone's not charming.
Yeah, Calzone will be like, morning, and then
Calzone,
Howdy.
what the fuck is up?
I don't know. What the fuck is up? Yeah. Wait, Big
Oh my
Poppy.
gosh.
Yeah, you do your
I feel like-
introductions.
Like, morning, ma'am. I'm really sorry to interrupt you.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
my son.
Sorry. Oh, hold on. Okay. I don't know any of you, and this is a very small town. I don't know if you've noticed. So, my child has been through some things. Very afraid of strangers right now. So sorry. I don't know if you mean anybody any harm or anything, but I just want to say outright right now, I do need you to leave.
I totally understand that. I really understand how you must be feeling, how V must be feeling, but we.
I'm sorry.
protect
What,
V.
you know my child's name? I'm sorry. What?
I want to yell from where I'm standing. How's it going?
As soon
Talking
as
to Big
as
Poppy,
soon
like, how's it going up there?
as soon as
No, that was just
In
a
progress.
really lucky guess.
as soon as Puddles yelled,
Yes, we heard about what happened last night, and we are. Can we
We're
The
laugh?
door
friends.
slams.
We're their friends.
The door slams as soon as
Oh.
Puddles says, "How's it going?"
Surround the house. Surround the house right now. Surround the house.
Surround the house.
We're like Spuddles. What are you doing?
Formation.
Plan
What does
B.
Spuddles look like? First of all, I
Plan
want to
B.
know.
I may or may not have slightly green skin.
Oh my god.
Pog Shrimp Formation Beta. Let's go.
And I sprint around to the back of the house.
Oh wait. Okay, so mom slammed the door. Now what? Now what do we do?
Okay, I think we should probably retreat because like we don't want to obviously like.
I don't. I run back.
I feel like Big Poppy's entire thing is exactly what Paul would do in real life.
Yes, he just talked how Paul would talk.
He literally just talked how Paul would talk with like his hands like this.
We've seen Paul have this conversation before.
Like, so sorry to disturb you.
So sorry.
Oh, have you seen the video of the therapist?
Oh yeah.
Puddles, I will say, you said you were gonna run around to the back. I'm not against that idea if you really want to go for it.
You wanna do it? All right.
I sprint
Spuddles is
around
doing
to
it.
the back of the house because I thought we're doing the formation still.
And
Yeah,
then I run after Spuddles to tell him that that's really creepy.
You do, and as you around the corner around the back of the house, you catch the door opening, and V is like trying, is about to escape out the back, and then like catches eyes with you, and then just starts like sprinting through
yell,
the
"Hey!
backyard.
I gotta ask you something.
And then I hear the commotion. I'm like, hey, what's going on? What's going
Do
on?
any of us
here?
have superpowers to make her stop? But in
I
a
would
nice
need.
way.
I would need to talk to her slow, like softly.
Them,
I mean,
it is
talk to
them.
them. Talk to
They-
them.
Yeah. Yeah. So V is like just bolting. I guess. Let's let me see something here. There's act under pressure. Let's get that roll out here. So Spuddle.
I just spilled water. Go for it.
Spuddle, how about you give me an act under pressure roll to see if you can catch V, and that's going to be 2d6 plus cool.
All right.
On a 10 plus, you do what you set out to. On a 7 to 9, the keeper is going to give you a worse outcome, a hard choice, or a price to pay.
All right. I rolled a 7, -1 for cool, so I get 6.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, so you start running after V, and you don't get very far because screaming out of the back of the house, V's mom tackles you to the ground. And, you are pinned to the ground with their mom on top of you, and you just hear V's mom go, "Run! Run! They're trying to kill you! You are right! Run!"
Oh my god.
Spuddles, that wasn't a good idea. Why'd you do that?
Puddles.
I mean, at this point, we got the three of us just gotta go hard. We just gotta push it.
Oh,
All right,
so
the
we're
three of us
so
just
we're
keep running
full
after her,
pursuit
or
mode.
after
We're
them.
full pursuit mode now.
It's done. Yeah, it's already done. We gotta.
Oh man.
Spuddles is out. Spuddles is tackled.
Yeah, I'm fighting mom now.
Mom's got Spuddles.
Do we have like base stats for like speed?
It's all defy danger. Oh my gosh! Act under pressure. Act under pressure is what you would. So let me get an act under pressure from all three of you right now.
Okay.
From Blue, from Calzone, and from Big Papi.
Okay, so I'll roll again.
Yeah, 2d6, and then add cool.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, I got -1.
Oh.
Cool. So I have 9.
I
got-
have 10.
I got 8.
9, 8, and 10.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the 9 and the 8, V just happens to be like really understands the layout of this neighborhood and is like jumping like small shrubs and like fences and like maneuvering around like these backyards, running under arches and like hopping all of these, like just rides over the top of like a car as it's like passing on the street. And you just like are completely losing them. But which one of you got the 10?
I had 10.
Big Papi got the 10?
Big Poppy with the big 10.
Big Poppy, you managed to keep pace completely with V, and you back like they like take a wrong turn because you're catching up to them, and they end up backed into a corner up against like a taller wall from somebody's branched off from the structure of someone's home, and they're basically cornered as you approach them. And V turns to you and goes, "Oh, I just I didn't see anything. I don't know. What happened last night? Nothing happened. I wasn't even there. You can leave me alone now, please. Please leave me alone. Please. I'm sorry. I'm sorry."
Look,
You better calm him down.
no one's gonna hurt you. I'm so sorry we like tripled your trauma in the past like 3 minutes. This is totally not the way we intended it to go. I love your band. I love the catch-all.
You thought of the catch-all, stupid.
He is as the
Wait,
trombone
is he
player.
really?
Yeah, V is the
Yeah.
trombone player.
V is the newest member.
Newest member. I thought V was just opening for the
Name 3 of their songs.
No, they played
They played the set.
Yeah.
Well, Harry didn't tell us that.
Yeah, so yeah, Big Pappy, you're like saying this stuff. It doesn't seem to be calming V down. In fact, when you say I love your band, like V's like, I don't even have a band anymore. I was just a trombone player, and Kent got dragged into the desert.
Ask them if they want to go to breakfast.
Ask if we want to go to Dawn.
We're not
a game.
together.
You can't do that.
We can get a little better.
We're not.
Wait, why can't we take them to breakfast?
You can.
No,
Oh
I'm
yeah,
saying,
you
like,
can.
We have no
But
money.
we're not there.
I was saying, we're
Oh,
trying to
I
find
know, but
Kent.
like Big Pappy, like
Like the other side of the neighborhood.
yeah.
Poppy, you Big Poppy, excuse me. You actually have a move that might work pretty well for this.
Is it Trust Me?
That sounds like it would work.
Hold on.
Trust me.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Yeah, it's trust me. When you tell a normal person the truth in order to protect them from danger, roll plus charm. On a 10 plus, they'll do what you say they should do, no questions asked.
Oh, that's a pretty useful
Ooh.
thing right now.
Yeah, humans.
Yeah. Go.
All right.
Go.
Should I
Go.
roll?
Yeah, 2d6 and add your charm.
That Big Poppy charm.
Okay, so 9 plus 2 charm is 11.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Nice. Let's
Yes.
go, Big
He's got
Poppy.
away with words.
You got 11 charm.
So what do you say that like starts soothing V into what do you tell them the truth. You have to tell them the truth in this moment. What is it that happens?
This is your best opportunity, I think, to get actually what happened out of them because you have that power now.
Be like, hey, I'm part of Pog Shrimp. Y'all
all
were
you
gonna
say?
open for us tomorrow, and we're just trying to find out what went down. And I know you're traumatized, but you mentioned Kent, and we're trying to see if we can get him back, if we can save him, if we can kind of get things moving again, and we want to keep you safe.
V actually, starts like calming down a little bit, and at this point, I think Blue and Calzone can like kind of like come around the corner and like see Big Pappy sort of like taking care of the situation. Like,
Why does this sound like a real life situation?
getting like
It is a real situation. It is a
getting
real
a grasp
situation.
on it?
No, like Paul would be like there, and then like me and Myron would be like around the corner watching what Paul's doing.
But V actually sort of lowers their guard and starts walking towards you a little bit, eyeing like from one side to the other, still out of a little paranoia for the situation, and they just go, "Yeah, I would really like if somebody helped me because," and they come towards you and like grab your shoulders. and look you in the eye and say, I think a werewolf is trying to kill me. And I think that's where we're going to take our break. So we're going to take 10 minutes and we're going to go on a break, get some water, get some snacks, do whatever you need to do. And we'll be back at 7:27 to continue this story for the second half of this episode. The sound of dishware clacking around, the murmuring of voices in a slightly crowded area, it fills the Donnie diner, Donnie's, as we say. And all of you are in a booth currently with V. Just a couple booths down, however, there is V's mother sitting like in a booth by herself, facing all of you, specifically getting like an eye of Sputtle. And making sure that she has a clear like line of sight on all of you, and there is like a little bit of like a bump on her head from your interaction. So as you're sitting here, a server comes over and gives you the breakfast special. You just made it. It is right before noon, and they stop serving breakfast at noon. This isn't like a Denny's where they serve breakfast all day. This is a Donnie's.
Oh
they
my
have strict time sensitive eatery.
That's like McDonald's. Oh, we're not gonna say McDonald's though.
Yeah,
McDonald's.
we're not gonna say that. Yeah, but V is sitting there a little bit more calm, but still like looking around. Every time someone like passes by your booth, your table, you can see that they kind of like shudder and like move away a little bit. Okay, so yeah. Thanks for taking me out to breakfast, by the way. This is really great. I don't have a lot of friends in town, so like nobody ever like brings me to Donnie's. I usually just like come here by myself, or I'll go to the Redacted Diner. I don't know why they're across from from each other, but I did. I remember seeing this like this YouTube video where they said something like if people have places of businesses across the street from each other, it does better for their business. I don't know. I'm not really sure. Oh, but I just want to say I was actually super stoked to be in the Catch-Alls. I played my first show with them last night, actually. But I was really stoked. Well, one, because I get to be in the Catch-Alls. I mean, yeah, but also because I knew that they were going to be opening for all of you, and I'm actually kind of a little Schromp head. I'm just a little Schromp head. That's what I am.
Oh, we really appreciate that. That's so awesome to hear that you were
A Schromp
you're a
head.
Schromp head. Yeah, you're
Yeah, all the Schrompers out there.
yeah, it means a lot to us.
Sorry, I didn't recognize you immediately when you were coming up to my house. I've seen the photos you post on like social media and stuff, but like I was in terror and you honked the horn and a group of you came up to my house, so I was a little freaked out.
Yeah, we're
That's
sorry
it.
about that. We really debated like what the best move was, and
How
Spuddles got a
long did
little
you
excited.
how long
It's
did you
just-
debate that for a second?
Like,
Huh?
we didn't even. That's just the Ponk shrimp way of us. That's the greeting.
It's just a function way. Okay, I'll have to get used to that, but I can definitely get used to that like future bound. Okay. So and V like gets him really close, like, all right, okay. And then like gets a little scoop of pancakes really quick. Okay. So you didn't run away when I mentioned a werewolf. You didn't call me silly or anything, so that's good. Seriously though, it was a freaking werewolf, and it just took Kent, and now Kent's gone. And like I tried to hold on. You understand, right? I tried to hold on as best as I could.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I played trombone. I don't know. I got long arms for like the slide and everything, and I can play trombone real good, but like they're not strong arms. It's not like I'm walking around with a freaking tuba. It's not like I'm the tuba player. I'm the trombone player.
You are the
okay,
trombone player.
you did your best, and you know, actually, we went. So we were supposed to play, right? And we were driving by, and we kind of checked out the venue today because it was closing down. You know, Henry.
Harry.
Harry. Yeah, Harry.
Well, you're new in town. I don't blame you.
Yeah, Harry let us in, and actually, is it Chazone? I don't know what his real name is.
Calzone. I mean,
If that's not your
Chazone.
real name,
That was
Chazone. You know, he really did notice that something was off, and so we really wanted to talk to you about what happened there, because we want to try to figure it out, see if we can't get Kent back.
I mean, I hope Kent is still alive. I don't know. I mean, I'm next though. You know that. It looked me dead in the eyes, and I could just tell. I could just tell I was next. So I mean, it's a werewolf. Like werewolves are like people, but they turn into a monster, right? I mean, like, oh, dealing with a monster at all. You don't think this is impossible?
I don't know. We deal with Spuddles.
Spuddles
What's that
is
supposed to
here.
mean?
Huh?
I'm sorry. What?
What's that supposed to mean? As I look blue in the face.
Nothing at all. I mean, anyways.
Anyways, Harry did mention something about those footprints. They changed. Remember?
Oh yeah.
That is true.
So then it is a werewolf from this town.
And you're just saying that so matter-of-factly.
I mean, that was our first
Duh.
thought. It's
We knew it wasn't just a normal little animal. I mean, those prints looked. They were different. They were big, and they looked human, but they were animalistic.
Okay. What can I do? What can I do to help? I mean, like, I kind of want to stay with all of you because, like, if I'm by myself, I'm definitely gonna get killed. I'm gonna be werewolf food like immediately. So what can I do to help? What do you need?
Is there anything specific that you remember about the direction in which they went?
I mean, it just dragged Kent like into the desert, and I mean, I know animal control and said that they just like it walked back to the main highway that goes through town. So, I guess since they didn't see any more prints, it probably either walked further out of town or into town, and yeah, and then Spuddles, you're right. It's a freaking local werewolf. It's a local werewolf, and it's been here. It's just been here. I know everyone in town. I know everyone in town. We all go to the same fairs, like the town fair, the town day. It's called Big Saturday.
Do you know if Ken had bad blood with anybody?
Oh, well, Kent's kind of an asshole, if I'm being honest. I mean, Kent rules. Kent is so cool and awesome and like rules, but Kent's like super a really mean person sometimes, but in like that cool way, like where like you're a rock star, so you can kind of get away with it. You know what I mean?
Do you think he's wronged anyone like recently?
Um, I mean, um, yeah, I probably like every day. If we're, I'm trying like something specific, like, well, I mean, like I'm the new trombone player, so like
Who's
there's
the
old
old
trombone player?
Who's the old trombone player?
the old trombone player, Matthew, I think. I was like, I don't know, I was pretty jealous of Matthew, but I mean, now that I'm in the band, I guess it's not that big of a deal. But Matthew Ciolo, yeah, I think he was in the catch-alls for like a while, but recently, like, I mean, Kent told me he left the band, like that Matthew left the band, and so they needed to bring me in. But then Kent also like told me so many times that like I was like what their ticket to the big leagues, and I was gonna help them like be the next big ska band and everything. Which, I mean, are you gonna put that much faith in a trombone player? Because I feel like ska's about the beat, about the rhythm, right? It's about the drums, the bass. horns are just like a part of it. You can't. I'm sorry. I'm going off on a ska tangent here.
It's okay. Pick it up. You know, that's what they say.
Oh, do you need me to talk faster? I'm sorry.
That's not why I'm at, but.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry, you make me really
As I eat
uncomfortable.
my
You
Donnies.
tackled. You were gonna tackle me, and my mom tackled you.
I just wanted to talk to you. And that's the only way I know how to confront people is very aggressively. Which is who I am.
Okay. Maybe work on that.
Little's just.
Hey, it worked because we're all here, you know?
That's. You know what? Well, to be fair, I feel like Big Poppy had something to do with that. I mean, like, genuinely, you all just scared me so bad. Just so bad.
Yeah, we're sorry
So
about that.
sorry
We didn't
about that.
intend. We didn't intend to scare you, but I'm sure it didn't help.
Well, thank you for saying sorry. I forgive you.
Thank you.
So this Matthew.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where's it live?
Yeah.
Did you say where does he live?
No,
Where did he live?
wait. Okay, wait. Why did he leave?
Well, I don't know. I mean, like, artistic differences. I'm not sure. I don't have any information on like why. And Blue, with your like, you can tell when someone is lying. Right now, this is not a lie. Like,
Okay.
yeah. They don't seem to know why Matthew is not in the band anymore, and they are. That's like
Okay.
they're being honest.
Okay. Do you know Matthew at all? Because you said it's a small town.
Yeah, I mean, like, I've been around Matthew. We played on Big Saturday, the town fair, like every year. We've played in like the big band, together a few times. I was first trombone. He was second trombone. We didn't really talk all that much. There was some, I don't know, there was some tension. It was tense.
Seems like it.
In your
Hold on.
honest opinion, B, are
No,
you
don't
better
ask me.
than-
Don't ask me that. Am I better than?
are
Don't
you-
ask me that.
are
I'm
you
not.
better than-
I wouldn't say I'm better than anybody. I just practice really hard. I stick to my, my scales. I do everything I need to do. I was looking to get a scholarship to go to college. But nothing's come of it yet. But
See, that's exactly what the better trombonist would say.
Okay, all right, and like V like blushes a little bit. Okay, well, no, I don't think that I was here. I don't think that I was better than Matthew, but I think that Matthew thinks that I'm better than Matthew. Does that make sense?
I hear you.
Jealous.
Jealous type, yeah.
Ooh.
Maybe we should pay Matthew a little visit.
I don't like how you
That's
said
what I'm
that.
Just to give him a nice conversation.
Everything you say sounds intimidating.
That's kind of true.
Wait, Sputtle, say hello. I'm happy to meet you.
Hello, I'm happy to meet you.
Huh, wow. And you hear like a tapping on a plate from a couple booths over, and you look, and like V's mom is just like shaking her head at you.
I
Oh
want
my
to stick
god.
my big tongue at her.
Oh my god.
Yeah, her eyes just get wide.
I'm gonna put my big tongue back in my mouth.
Yeah, and V at the table as well is like, well, are you a big Kiss fan?
Not really, no. Why?
And I think from there, all of you can get into like your vehicle and start heading towards Matthew's place. V will ride along and will be kind of just giving you directions because V doesn't know Matthew's address off the top of their head. It's just like, oh, Matthew kind of lives this way or whatever. And you drive for a little ways. It's kind of on opposite sides of town, but like the town is so small, it takes you maybe like 5 minutes to drive there. And you park outside of another another one of these Spanish style suburban households. Each house does look technically different. but like the design is very similar. And there is a single car parked in the driveway. It's kind of a rundown little Prius. And that's it. What do you all do?
Is V with us?
Don't honk the
V
horn.
is with you.
Okay, I turn around and ask, how about we give him a nice little ponk shrimp greeting, guys?
Don't honk the horn. Don't honk the horn.
Don't honk the
Don't honk
horn,
the horn.
please.
Don't
Yeah,
honk the horn.
I just get out of the car. I get out of the car. I'm out of the car.
Okay.
The van,
so,
whatever it is.
like, what is their game plan here?
Yeah, let's
Ask
like.
Matthew what happened with the band. Like, are we telling Matt? Does Matthew know what happened last night? You know,
We could ask him,
I guess we could ask him.
and you can tell if he's lying or not for.
Oh,
certain
that's
things.
true. I could tell if he's lying or not.
Do we go in as a group or do we split up?
I think
Do
a
we
group is
do we
okay
surround the
Do we
premise?
want
because Matthew isn't like traumatized like V was.
do we want V to come with us? Yeah.
I don't. Am I coming with or am I staying? Am I gonna stay in the van? I mean, if I'm staying in the van, like at least one of you has to stay with
Yeah,
me.
I was about to say, do they feel comfortable being by
Perfect. One to
themselves?
stay back would be Spuggle.
Okay, wait.
I'm kidding. No.
With 3 of the 4 of you, one of those can stay in the van with me if I'm staying
Hey.
here.
Maybe V, do you feel comfortable coming with it? Because I know that you said that you and Matthew kind of know each other, but like not really. Like, are you comfortable with coming to the door?
Yeah, I mean, like, I think that's fine, right? Because we're just asking questions, right? We're just asking questions.
Yeah, we're just asking questions. Oh,
We're
wait.
just asking questions.
Wait,
Right?
wait, can I take an aside with the band?
Yeah.
Wait, so like okay, wait. So are we are we are we gonna be like asking about what Matthew thinks of I? Because like you know, like if there are weird relationships with the band, then like Matthew might not want to talk about it if V is there. So I say V is there.
Yeah. But I also want to kind of see if they recognize the.
Oh, you want to see if like they like
eyes.
react,
We
like
can
how
just
they
wanna
react to
break
V?
I
the
want to
news to
see
them.
that. I want to see if did we learn that V was talking about the creature's eyes?
What?
Then
You
I
did hear a little bit of something about that, yes.
because they said that like, oh, I'm next. Like I know I'm next.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, they said that they that
They saw them-
looked right at them.
I wanna see
They
his
recognize their eyes,
reaction.
or they recognize his eyes.
Hmm.
Okay. All right, so we're taking V.
Yes,
Okay.
but keep them with us. Keep them safe. I don't want them running away.
I can hand them the bottle.
And it comes back into play.
You have the bottle.
Holding on to that bottle that you took from the
All right. It's good if like it's like
Wait,
you know,
wait,
five of us.
Ashrita,
Yeah?
you glitched out for like a minute. Just start again.
Okay. I was just gonna say, I think it's good if like, you know, if the 5 of us go. I think that's good, right?
Strength in numbers. That's what they say.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that's fine with me because we're just asking questions, and this should be fine. I mean, like,
Yeah.
yeah.
It'll be totally fine.
Yeah.
No
I mean, I don't
worries
even
about it.
think Matthew is there because he wasn't in the audience as far as I could see. I don't know. Whatever. But someone's gonna like protect me, right?
Of course. Yeah.
I got you.
We're strong.
Plus, you got the bottle.
Plus, you
Oh yeah, thank you for the bottle.
Don't be afraid to use it.
So all of you exit the van, and are you going in a group or is it just a couple of you, or what's happening here?
I think it's all of us.
I
as
think
a-
2 of you should take lead,
Okay.
and then you know the other 2 will stay with Vi in the back, so then like Matthew can see them like with us in the back. But, like he probably won't have to.
Yeah, so
confront.
you're kind of in a group, sort of a little staggered, but there's 2 in front and 2 in back.
It's like,
Like with-
people
with-
going to a
with
frat
the-
party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
It's like how you walk into a frat party.
That's how you walk into a frat party.
Yeah, 2 people in front
Yeah,
and 2
I just
people like
agreed.
staggered in the back.
I just agreed to that way too fast. I was like, exactly.
Okay, I can go in front. Who wants to
I'll
come
come.
with me?
I can come in front because I can like tell
Right.
things.
Yeah.
I think we're a good combo for
Okay.
that.
So
All
let's
right.
walk up and
Okay.
hit that.
Platter.
knock.
Okay. Yeah. You
Ding
knock.
dong.
Yeah, you knock and like you hear like some like immediate like just like a bang and like some shuffling around inside. And it's like a bang like somebody has like knocked something over. And then like rushing towards the door, it tries to get like opened, but it is locked. So the person like has like it just really banged their lock against like the door.
Mm.
And then like stops for a second and like unlocks a couple things and tries to open it again, and they're like the little chain like stops it from opening all the way, and they like push it shut again and they like undo the chain and they open it back up. Yes, hi, hello, hi, sorry about all of that. Are you Punk Shrimp?
Yes, we
Yes,
are.
we are. Yeah.
Talk shrimp.
What's that?
Oh my gosh.
How's it going, Matthew? I say in a
well, I'm
smooth
sorry, what?
tone.
How's it going, Matthew? I mean, you know me.
Yeah.
And like and just at that moment like Matthew like catches like V is with you. And there's like an acknowledgement. Let me see here. Just for like the 2 in front here. Well, let's get it from just like a Shrita. Can you just roll me a sharp? Just 2d6, add your sharp. Well, roll 3d6 because you can tell the if someone is lying or like concealing something. So do that. Roll 3d6 and pick the 2 highest numbers.
Okay.
And that's your roll. You're rolling with advantage right now.
Okay. And then add sharp.
Yes.
Okay, so I have 12.
Oh, you have 12. You rolled it. You ended up with 12.
I rolled a 10 and then I have +2 on sharp.
Okay, cool. So yeah, you can see immediately like there's to anyone who isn't sort of like supernaturally attuned to this kind of thing, it looks like there's an acknowledgement of like, oh, you're like, oh, I know you. But there is like a second take, like sort of very slightly staggered reaction to V that seems very stressed and like worried. But it's like just for a second, and then it's like it's gone, and like Matthew has this flat face again, like kind of in like a very like comfortable smile, like looking at all of you. Oh wow, yeah. I can't believe I can't believe y'all are here. I didn't expect you. I mean, like your show's not for like a couple days, so I just I didn't expect you all to be in town so soon, so already. Very cool.
Yeah.
My door.
Huh? What'd you say?
It's just cool to have you at my door. This is cool. Can I take a picture with all of you? Is that fine?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Cool. Okay. Cool. So Matthew just like takes out his phone and like starts like gearing up for a picture, and while he's doing that, he's like, so what's going on?
We actually, so when we were on our way in, we noticed that I am so bad with remembering names. The name of the venue, what is the name of the venue?
The chain link fence.
The chain link fence. We noticed that the chain link fence was all boarded up, or like they were it was all closed down. We heard that your old band was performing there like last night, so I just want to know, like, what do you think? Like, that's kind of wild, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. No, it's really a shame about Kent and everything. It was I just yeah, it's really hard. It's pretty hard. So I'd rather not like talk about it too much if we don't have to. I mean, like, yeah, they did. Yeah, they did kick me out recently, but it's like it's no big deal. Although I mean, like it's kind of I'm just gonna come out and say it. Kind of messed up that you brought V here, actually, because V is my replacement. So.
Oh, I'm so sorry. We
Dang.
And V also like looks really shocked, and they're just like, oh my gosh, I didn't know you got kicked. They told me that you left on your because you didn't want to create differences or something. And Matthew's like, they've created differences. Like what? I'm a trombone player. I play ska. Where's the creative difference? Where would that be? Okay. Well, fine. All right, fine. Yeah, whatever. Okay, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean that's I guess it happened. Sorry that happened. I guess we were kind of just yeah, what did happen, I guess, with the band?
I don't know. I mean, like Kent is pretty notorious for just getting rid of people, yeah, kicking them out, doing whatever he wants. Wow, I can't believe he told you that I left because I wanted to. That's pretty messed up. That's pretty messed up, Kent. I mean, not that I'm like upset. I'm not. I'm still upset that Kent is gone. I mean, nobody deserves to be dragged off into the desert or whatever. No one does.
Oh,
I mean,
dragged off into the desert?
yeah, but that's what I heard happened.
Oh, yeah. Man. I didn't even know that.
You seem to know a good amount.
About what happened?
About yeah, I mean, like news travels fast in a small town. I guess you just hear what I'm actually I gotta go to work pretty soon. I work at the Redacted Diner, so it's across the street from Donnie's. I don't know if you've been through town or anything yet.
Well, we were just at Donnie's.
You were just at Donnie's. Wow. Yeah, great. You know what? Weirdly, having them across the street kind of good for business. You wouldn't think so, but,
Yeah,
okay,
no,
cool.
I mean, like, thanks, I guess, for telling us about what happened with you and the band. It's really messed up. I mean,
Super messed up. Thank you.
yeah, I mean, I can't believe they did that to you.
Yeah, me
And of
neither.
course, like, it really sucks about their whole replace. We didn't realize, with V, but I'm sure they didn't. Yeah, they didn't seem to know about it. It seems like it was all really Kent. Kent seems like a really fucked up dude.
Yeah, no, I mean, I guess Kent can be sometimes. Yeah, it's his way or the saying.
Yeah.
Has Ken? I know you got to leave, but has he ever made you mad?
Yeah, because everything that you said he did, that would make me mad.
I'd be mad.
This kid ever made me mad. I don't know. I'm a pretty chill dude. I don't really get like super mad or anything. I don't hold grudges or nothing. No, I mean, yeah, sure. I could be a little frustrated. I could get a little frustrated, but mad. Okay. Or mad. Yeah. Okay. Sure.
I mean, we're just. I would get mad.
You would get mad.
Someone kicked me out like that. Yeah, you're a great trombone player, from what I hear.
If anything,
Whoa,
I'd
thank you.
want revenge.
Did
you just say revenge?
Did he even want to read?
What was that? What was that, Big Poppy?
I'd be vengeful, but not nut. I was just saying that. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, yeah, no, I don't feel anything inside, except for kindness and hope that Kent is okay. So, I'm just gonna get going then. All right, thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna close the door now.
Wait.
Closing the door.
Wait.
Bye, Matt.
Wait, I'm just kidding.
What?
Wait, can I ask can I do a move like a connect the dots? Like one of my
Yes, you
questions?
can.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
Is this person connected to the current events more than they are saying?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, I thought that was clear, I guess. I don't know if I should ask, but I just used up one of my questions. So yeah.
No, that's good. Yeah, for sure.
And that was good.
That's what that's for. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. This person is connected more to the current events than they are saying.
Wait, Blue, you said or you can sense people are lying, right?
Yeah.
So could you sense
Oh, sure,
When-
that's a good point.
When Matt said they were going to work, this is probably different what you were thinking, but when Matt said they were going to work, are they really going to work? Like, are they really leaving their house?
Oh wait, okay, yeah. So can I play suspicious mind? Can I do that?
Yeah, well, actually, I should be keeping up with that. That was a lie, and you know that. And also, when Matthew said he has never been mad or wanted revenge against Kent, that was also a lie.
That was clear. I understood that.
Nice.
Okay, so Matthew wants revenge against Kent, and he wasn't going to work. Should we follow Matthew?
Well, I was thinking that if Matthew was being truthful and he was going to work, I was going to suggest like, let's raid his house.
Oh, but he's
thinking the same
lying.
thing.
Is he going somewhere?
Well, I don't know if he's going to
work.
work. He's
He
not.
said he's going to work, but if
It's a lie though.
if it's a lie though, do you want to stake out his
just
house for a little bit
stake
and
out,
see if
yeah.
he leaves?
It's big
Because you
chill
can only
outside.
raid his house if he leaves.
Wait, does he got to be home? They're like.
I mean, it's like noon.
Well, at this point, it's probably like closer to 2, but yeah, it's like 2 p.m.
Like if we stake out his house, like I don't want to keep them.
No, it's
Just-
okay. If you're, are you all like suggesting that like Matthew might be, you know, you know, and like
We're
be like
not-
winks,
1,000,000%.
you know.
Well,
Yeah.
I was just gonna say we're not like sure of anything, but I mean, you were there. That was a little fishy, don't you think?
I mean, yeah, it was real big fishy. Sorry. Sorry. I apologize. Yeah, I mean, like, okay, well, if I don't know if I'm safer here or if I go somewhere else, because like if Matthew is and like V winks again, then if they go out, maybe they're going to like get me or something, or they're gonna track down their next victim or whatever.
Yeah. I mean, what do you want to do? What do you feel most comfortable with? Because it all depends on like if your mom wants you home and all that stuff, or if you feel better going home rather than like we're probably gonna. I think the plan is to like stake out his place for like a little bit and see if he leaves. And if he leaves, then I'm thinking maybe 2 of us raid the place and at least one of us goes to follow him, right? So you could probably stay back and raid the place if you want.
Okay, sure. I will stay back and raid the place.
Yeah, cool. All right. That
This will
sounds like
be.
a good plan.
I'll use this for my college essay.
Yeah,
my
it'll be
scholar.
a unique essay. I hope.
I hope they take me seriously.
Yeah, me too, kid.
Yeah, so you all wait then for a period of time, and it doesn't seem for a while. It doesn't seem like are you waiting like out of sight? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I think so.
Pull the van like a little
Down
ways
the block.
forward. And, yeah, down the
Yeah.
block.
Yeah.
And it's like a little bit of time, and it does like even to the point where it doesn't seem like he is actually going to go anywhere, and that he was just saying that to get you to go away. You wait. What is the maximum you would wait for Matthew
Days.
to go?
No,
An
I would say
hour.
like an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel
Okay.
like anything more than an hour is a lot.
Yeah, but about like 45 minutes after you kind of like start staking out the situation, that little Prius pulls out of the driveway and drives away like down kind of towards you and passes you, and you can see Matthew inside of the vehicle.
I'm like, Big Poppy, wake up! You see that?
Wait, so who's following and who's gonna raid that house?
So
I can follow.
okay. Oh yeah, because you can
Okay.
run fast, right? Or is that just
You
not?
can run.
Bike.
You can book it.
I can
Big Poppy's got a bike.
Oh yeah, Big
Wait,
Poppy's
Big
got a
Poppy has a
bike.
bike.
Shit, I
But-
want to
but
take
is
the
Big Poppy
van.
gonna
That
go
makes
all by
the most
himself?
sense.
Yeah.
Why would I
Imagine we
follow
just
you?
send him off with
Poppy's got a bike. You got to ride the bike, Big Poppy.
Yeah. Do
I
the
can
bike,
give
you have a
to
bike.
friend,
No,
but
no,
I
no, no. Let's
thought-
be realistic. We can't send
What
Big
if-
Poppy up by himself. He's mundane.
So
But that's what makes him like not a threat.
Against a werewolf.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
Wait, I do have a small handgun. And
Does it have silver bullets?
I was gonna say, if there's a pawn shop, we can find some. Or just like,
I don't. Is there time for a pawn shop?
take
We
a
gotta
slight,
go.
slight detour.
maybe
wait, are you really gonna make me take the bike?
I will tell you outright. In this game, like you don't need silver bullets to like kill a werewolf.
Okay. All right. I actually like watch too much Supernatural.
No, I mean like it's all the lore though. That's the lore of it and everything. So
Wait. We should give Big Poppy the van because he has to go.
Fine.
I toss him the keys and I stand outside.
We jump
I
out
feel
the
like
van.
Big Poppy should go with someone. Who should he go with?
I
Me
want to say
or
Spuddles.
Spuddles?
I want to
Spuddles?
say Spuddles.
I jump back in the van and take the keys.
Yeah, because Spuddles is also a monster, right?
Exactly.
True.
And I guess Spuddle would stay back in case, just so that like Matthew doesn't get tipped off. But I would want Spuddles with me.
Okay, so you and
Right.
Spuddles go and follow the van, and me and
Blue and V go to the house.
no Blue V and Calzone.
Yeah.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you just said. I thought you said me and B.
No.
Me and me.
okay, so you're splitting it. Blue, Calzone, and V are staying at the house, and Big Poppy and Spuddle are you're all saying Spuddle with an S at the end. Is it Spuddles?
Spuddles, not Spuddle.
It's Spuddle.
Sing-
I said
singular.
Spuddles only because I also heard the S at the end. William.
I thought it was the S at the end. I'm
No
I don't
sorry.
worries.
I don't care that much. It doesn't matter.
Well, you're all
Spuddles.
that's
Spuddle's like a pet name.
that's everyone's cute little nickname for Spuddle. Spuddle. Everyone
Yes.
calls Spuddles. It's like how you're Calzone and you're purple sometimes, and
Purple
Big
sometimes.
Poppy's Big Poppy.
Big Poppy can only be Big Poppy.
Okay,
So,
so
yeah. you split up.
yes. Oh my
All
hair.
right, so we run. And what do we
Good
do?
luck to-
Do we
good luck
go
to
through
you
a
all.
window? Do we break down the door?
We
Is there a
have,
secret entrance?
I think the best way would be to look for a window or something that we
window?
could, like crack open. Yeah.
Let's go around. Look for a.
I'm very interested about the chase though with Matthew. I mean, like, what's more important?
We can stay with you for now. Yeah, let's
Okay.
stick with you. So you can read a bad situation. Let's get that roll. So this is read a bad situation. When you look around and read a bad situation, roll plus sharp. On a 10 plus, hold 3. On a 7 to 9, hold 1. One hold can be spent to ask the keeper one of the following questions. What's my best way in? What's my best way out? Are there any dangers we haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? And what's the best way to protect the victims? So,
No, those all seem like important questions.
yeah. Who wants to do the roll? It can be either Blue or Calzone.
I have bad luck with dice.
Okay, I'll do it.
You'll do it. Okay, so 2d6, add your sharp.
Okay, I got. Oh man, I'm getting really lucky. I got like 10
See?
plus 2.
10
Yeah.
plus 2, 12. Okay, so you
Yeah.
can hold 3. You can ask 3 of these 6 questions. What's my best way in? What's my best way out? Are there any dangers I haven't noticed? What's the biggest threat? What's most vulnerable to me? And what's the best way to protect the victims?
So I definitely think we should ask best way in, and then any dangers we haven't noticed, right?
Yes.
What's the third one? How's on you pick?
Maybe best way out. What if something happens?
yeah. Yeah, so we
Okay,
can
yeah.
do yeah.
All right, best way in, best way out, and then any dangers we haven't noticed, because I think that covers the vulnerable thing to some extent.
Yeah, so as you're scoping out around the outside of this house, from what you saw when Matthew originally had come to the door, it seems like it's the doors are heavily locked. Like they have a knob lock, a deadbolt, and a chain. So if you were going to do something like kick those down or whatever, it would leave a trail of you being there. It would let him know immediately that you had gone inside, and it would be broken. But you do, as you survey the area around the house, there is a second story window that is just cracked a little bit that you can see, you can get up to. It has sort of like, there's one of those wall like branch thingies where like vines like kind of grow up the side of the house. One of those is positioned next to that, so it's like very easily climbable inside. And then as far as are there any dangers you haven't noticed, I will tell you as you like surveying outside and you go, do you go inside of that window?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the three of you go through the window, you two and V, and you enter into what looks to be Matthew's just like room. Essentially, there are a couple of instruments strewn about. There's a messy bed. There are like accolades on the wall, but they're all like honorable mention or like thanks for participating, like sort of things for trombone playing and other witch things. And then you see like a black case that looks very, very nice. And on the inside of it would be Matthew's trombone. And then as you move through the house, you do not see really any other dangers or anything. But you come to the basement door. And the basement door, much like the door at the front when Matthew originally opened it, looks like recently it had been like kind of run into, almost like as though somebody forgot that they had locked it, and then it had been opened back up. And as you are there, like that basement door is right next to this sort of kitchen area, and there is a big window that is like right above where the sink is. That is a very, very easy way out. If you are planning to go into the basement, it would be your quickest exit as well.
Nice.
Okay. So we can't get into the basement?
Is it locked?
It is currently locked, yes. It looks like can you knock on the door? Yeah, you can knock on the door. There's no answer.
Oh, okay.
Is there a key somewhere? You want to check his room?
I guess. I mean, are there any other rooms? Maybe we can just like check the other rooms before we check the basement. But like, if the basement's that heavily locked, then the basement's probably important.
Yeah.
All right. Are either of us tough?
No.
I'm not tough. I have 0 tough.
I'm not tough. I have 0 tough.
Oh man.
Well, you
your
can
monster
still-
friend was there.
You can still do it.
Can
But
we,
if we break down the door or anything, then he'll know.
That's true.
Can we like magic it open or something?
You can.
do we have like a lockpick? Ooh, who has magic?
Yeah,
You
so
do,
like
right?
basically if you have like magic, you can use magic in the game. If you are not a magic user, like quote unquote, if you don't have access to magic, then anytime you try to do any kind of magic, it like is treated as big magic, which is another mechanic in the game. But I would say the divine could have some sort of like magic prowess. That might not be true. I might be homebrewing a little bit, but I don't mind like the divine having access.
Word.
You do, I think. No, you don't. No, hold on. Let me see.
Oh.
There's
man.
got it. Yeah, you can use magic. You're the divine. Go for it.
Yeah. All right. Do it like a specific spell or just like magic to make a door open?
The effects of use magic can be, I mean, like essentially, you can use it to like unlock a door. That can be a thing that you do. It's like a small task. When you use magic, say what you're trying to achieve and how you would do the spell, and then roll plus weird. Your weird's pretty bad though, isn't it?
I thought so. Like it said -1, but you said it was actually supposed to be +1.
I think so. Let me see.
My weird is +2, but I don't think I can transfer it to you.
You can.
Oh,
Yeah,
I think it is a +1.
That's chill then. You got +1, Myron.
Yeah.
All right. I wanna unlock this door. I want this door unlocked. So I want to try to magic it.
Okay, cool.
Do I roll?
Yes. You can roll, and also Ashrita, if you want to help out, there's a help out roll.
Ooh.
When you help another hunter, roll plus cool. On a 10 plus, you grant them a +1 to their roll. On a 7 to 9, your help grants them a +1 to the roll, but you also expose yourself to trouble or danger.
Ooh, all right.
It's up to you if you want to do that.
I rolled a 9.
So then what is it plus you're weird?
Oh, 10.
10. Okay, cool.
Then you don't need me.
Oh, so I go boo 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 boo.
That's exactly what you do.
On a 10 plus, the magic works without issues. Choose your effect. So yeah, you unlock the door, and like you do this, and V is like the whole time you're like holding up your hands and like whatever it is, like it looks like when you're using magic. V is like, what are you doing? Like the door is locked. I mean, I guess we could go look for a key or something. I could check a room. I don't think anybody else is. And then like in the middle of their sentence, like just like you hear the lock unlock.
And they're like, what? And I'm just like, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Sputtle and Big Poppy, you are in close pursuit. Or like
close.
maybe a couple car lengths behind pursuit of Matthew, who is driving not to the Redacted Diner or anything, but out of town, actually.
Does Matthew notice that we're following him?
How about you roll me Defy Danger? Or Act Under Pressure. Jeepers Christmas. Act Under Pressure. That's what I want you to roll. All of my players for my Dungeon World campaign, if they're watching this, they're gonna grill me for that. I'm gonna get roasted.
All right. I will. Should Spuddles roll or should I?
Yeah, Act Under Pressure is plus cool. So whoever feels like they have
-1 cool.
Same.
Right.
All right. Well then, I guess Spuddles, you want to go for it?
All right.
Yeah, you can help out if you want. If you want to roll help out. Help out is also plus cool though. So
I guess. Should I
Y'all just gotta go for it.
go for it, Spuddles? If you
What am I rolling?
for it.
2d6.
2d6 and add cool, which is -1 for you.
Right.
-1.
7 -1 is 6.
I want you to know that a 6 and below in this game grants me a hard move. So you're tailing Matthew, and suddenly Matthew's car just starts speeding up, and it like very soon it just like is barreling down the highway away from you. What do you do?
I floor it if I'm driving. I'm driving, right?
Yo, Spuddles, I'm driving. You gotta remember.
All right, I floor it.
Do you reach?
In our van with all of our stuff.
Yeah, so you floor it and you like catch back up, and your van and this little Prius are now in like a high speed chase.
Oh my God.
The Prius turns off the road and starts driving into the desert. What do you do?
I look at Big Poppy and see what he's looking like.
Yeah, you follow that shit. You follow it.
You crank the wheel and drift into the dirt and dust of the desert ground, and you start following this tiny Prius driven by Matthew out into the desert further and further. Back in the house, Blue, V, and Calzone, the door creaks open in front of you, and down into the basement, there's a tiny bit of sunlight still creeping in from probably a couple of like storm windows down there. But other than that, it is very, very dark. And immediately the first thing that you see as you're going is like it's wooden stairs, like down like those kind of like plank stairs where like every time you walk down them and up, like you feel like there's someone behind the stairs and they're gonna reach out and grab you. It's like those, but you see that they are banged up, and like kind of like there's like drag marks on the stairs.
Divine, do you see anything like weird? Like, is it like,
Do I see
is
anything
it
weird?
Kent? Like, is it, is it blood? Like,
I mean, so are we all the way downstairs already, or are we just walking?
No, you're
down?
just at the top of the stairs.
Oh.
Yeah.
You want to walk down? All right.
yeah.
No.
Let's wait. Wait. What?
Blue said
wanna-
yeah, and V said no.
I
Okay.
mean, it's like V. It's okay. Like, you can stand behind me. Like, it's gonna be okay. Don't worry.
Okay.
So all right. So I start walking down. Wait. Do we have a light?
Leave a light.
Yeah, I mean, like there's a light switch at the top of the stairs, and you can flick it, and a light turns on down in the basement.
All right. So I start walking down, looking around, and I get to the bottom. And what do I see?
Roll me, investigate a mystery.
Okay.
It's 2d6 plus sharp.
Oh gosh. Wait, what's my sharp?
Plus 2, I believe.
Okay, so I have 8 total.
8 total. So on a 7 to 9, you hold 1. You can ask one question. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? And what is being concealed here?
What do you think, Blue? What
I'm so sorry. Can you say what the questions are?
Yeah, no worries. What happened here? What sort of creature is it? What can it do? What can hurt it? Where did it go? What was it going to do? What is being concealed here?
What is being concealed here, or what happened here? I'd say it's one of those. What do you think?
I think what's being concealed here is what I want to know.
Okay.
Great. So you make your way into the basement. You get to the bottom, and you see like little drips of like blood on the floor. You see a chair, just like a chair that matches one of the chairs that was up in the kitchen down here, with belts just kind of wrapped around the arms of it there. And you see more scuffle marks on the floor around here and everything. And most importantly, in the corner of the room, for what is being concealed here, you see chains and like heavy duty cuffs.
Yo, that's the werewolf.
And scratch marks up and down the wall and the floor, where these chains and heavy duty cuffs are just nailed, like the completely like connected to the concrete ground of this basement.
Mystery
Dang.
solved.
Dang, this looks like a werewolf setup.
The Prius up in the desert drifts around a couple of cacti and comes to a stop, like off to the side of both of your directions. What do you want to do? It screeches to a halt, flipping around, doing a sick drift, and its headlights that are on as the sky is getting a little bit darker outside, just glare into your windshield.
I pull out my handgun, but like I don't point it.
Okay,
I don't point
all right.
it. I just have it on. It's ready.
Oh my god.
This is back to us
Spuddles. Actually, Spuddles, should you stay in the car and should I like walk out because I'm a human and then he won't get scared by a monster?
He's not scared, dude. He knows.
Oh shit.
Let's both get out. I'll get my knife.
Wait. I have a sledgehammer.
Well, he might be
sledgehammer.
Wait. Let's do some psychology here. He might be scared because like werewolf stuff, that's like something that you can't control.
Yeah, right now he's just a human.
Yeah, right now he's just a human. He's like, I can't control this. It was probably if he was a werewolf, and he probably
Maybe it's a new thing. Maybe he wasn't always a werewolf.
Yeah, maybe he killed Kent
Dealing with
without even
something.
knowing it. So he might be
Maybe.
scared right now.
Oh well.
But he does.
That's our guy. Let's just
He
both
does know
slowly walk up.
something. He does know something, and if he's truly scared, then you guys have
Yeah.
leverage to
Let's
demand.
just ask him
honesty
what
and
he's
truth.
doing out here.
Yeah,
Why
and why he
ignore
lied.
it and drive off the
Let's
road.
go.
No weapons.
You first.
Weapons, yes, bring them with you, but don't
Conceal
like
them?
Okay.
conceal them. Yeah, bring
I'll
bring
get
your
my
conceal
big
them.
knife and put it in my back pocket.
Yeah, no, it's in between my waistband.
All right, so you guys are walking out of the car.
Hell yeah.
And I make sure to lock the van before we go too
Oh,
far.
yeah, we don't want
Because it has all of her equipment.
Here's all that stuff.
And it goes beep beep.
Make sure to lock the van. The two of you step out of the vehicle and you see the door open to this tiny Prius as well. And like with it is like there's still just a little bit of like sunlight still left in the sky, so like you can see very clearly that it is Matthew. And Matthew just like holds up two hands and goes, I'm really sorry. I mean, it started freaking me out that you were all chasing me. I don't really know what to think of the whole situation. Really sorry. Just kind of scared me.
This isn't the redacted diner. What you doing? Where are you going?
Just completely trailblaze.
Well, actually, as soon as all of you left, I got a call and somebody needed to pick up some extra hours, so they took over for me. It was okay. I didn't really feel like working anyway.
So where are you going?
Where was I going? I was just going out of town. My girlfriend goes to college in the nearest city. It's like about a 4-hour drive. So since I got the day freed up, I was gonna go visit her.
Oh, you're just going out for the day. That's cool. Sure you don't want to tell anything else? You can talk to us. We're friends. You know, we're pop shrimp.
Everything so
A monster.
You can tell us
saying.
anything, man.
Like I just don't know what you want. I don't know why you followed me. I don't know why you were waiting for me. I don't know where the rest of you are.
This is us. This is Pog Shrimp. We got me. We got Big Poppy.
They're
Big Poppy.
they're in the
Are they
back right now.
van?
They're waiting.
They're in the back of the van.
They're in the back right now. They're
You
waiting.
wanna
And
come
if you
meet
try
'em?
anything, they'll
No,
come out.
no, why would you do that?
Pappy, Poppy, can you act under pressure for me?
Oh, fuck.
That's gonna be 2d6 plus cool.
Okay, 6 plus cool. Shit, 5.
We're dead. We're dead.
We're dead.
In front of you, suddenly Matthew gets really angry. Well, no, they're inside my house, aren't they?
Bruh.
All of you are. You're just. You don't understand. You don't get it. And as the sun is kind of being obscured right now, and it's falling below like the mountains off in the distance, Matthew just starts kind of like moving towards the back of the vehicle. No, I thought you have to give me a minute to explain what's going on. No. You're all gonna start thinking things that are just not fair. It's not fair to me. It's not fair. And instead of like putting a key in the lock on the back of the Prius, Matthew, like you see his arms start to pulse and bulge, and hair grows out on them, and he rips the back of the Prius off. And pulls a body out from the back of it and drags it onto the desert ground. And the body is wriggling. It's wriggling, and you hear the muffled like screams of someone going like, "Oh, And I'm actually going to pull a hard move on you right now, Eric. You're the monstrous.
I am.
And the monstrous has a curse.
I do.
The curse that you chose is feed. You must subsist on living humans. It might take the form of blood, brains, or spiritual essence, but it must be from people. You need to act under pressure to resist feeding whenever a perfect opportunity presents itself. You are elated with the smell of this blood coming from this victim here that is being dragged out from the werewolf, in a way that you cannot stop yourself. I need you to roll act under pressure, 2d6 plus cool.
Roll that.
They both have negative cool, yo.
Oh, I keep getting 6s. I got a 6.
A 6 minus 1?
7 minus 1.
7 minus 1, so a 6.
This dice is rigged.
You are overcome with the need to feed. And
It's on.
Hint looks like the most delicious thing you have ever set your eyes on.
Big Poppy sacrifice.
Big Poppy's just like, damn it.
Dinner
You-
time.
You bound for Kent as Matthew finishes his transformation fully into a werewolf, and the werewolf bounds right for Big Poppy. And that is where we are going to end today's episode.
Y'all
Oh,
fucked. Oh my
no.
god.
Cool. Well, thank you everybody for visiting us for the premiere of Killer Set with my first guests, my first guest hunters, Pinkshift. This is very exciting, very fun. I hope you all enjoyed this. We will be concluding this story next week, same time, 6 p.m. Pacific, on QueueTimes Twitch channel. It will be part 2 of this. It will be the end of it. I suppose it'll be 9 p.m. Eastern, because like I know you're Eastern, so I'll say that 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, and 8 Central. We might as well say all of them. Yes. So I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you come back next week for it and everything. This is very fun. It kind of ramped up there on the second half of this episode, so that was cool. You got a lot of good information. We got our werewolf reveal here. And now Eric's character is gonna eat a
Eric's
person.
hungry.
I'm not gonna. I don't know.
I just gotta say, at least V isn't with you, because if V witnessed you do this,
That
She doesn't like
trust
me
is
anyways, or they don't
gone.
like me anyways.
cool. Great. Well, yeah. So this Killer Set, we'll be back next week, Wednesday, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern. This Pinkshift, this is our premiere and everything. We'll finish up the story. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram at kwilliamwhite. I'll be posting more stuff about this show. Also, I'm a part of the band Glass Beach. I'm the drummer for that.
Yeah, Glass Beach.
Yeah, and we're actually releasing a music video tomorrow. And we are dropping a merch as well. So that's exciting. So be on the lookout for that. I'm not going to give you any more details on it, but you can follow at Glass Beach Band on Twitter and Instagram for that. And I also do another show. I run another show for QueueTimes. It is it's called Hijinks and Handlebars. Currently, it's Hijinks in Dungeon World. We have about 50 episodes backlogged of the main storyline using the Kids on Bikes system. That is like Stranger Things, but tabletop. And so if you're interested in that at all, you can check that out. That's all on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel. Our current Dungeon World series, which Dungeon World is basically like D&D, but like kind of it's like apocalypse system. So like the monster of the week, the 2d6 system. It's the apocalypse system, and Dungeon World is like the apocalypse system D&D. So it's mostly 2d6. You do a lot of the same kind of moves as what we did today, but it's more like fantasy, like dragons, swords, dungeons, that kind of thing. But that's on Tuesday nights at 7:30 p.m. Pacific. It gets pretty late for you Eastern folks, so I understand. But you can check all the VODs for that out on the QueueTimes main YouTube channel as well. The final thing that I do for QueueTimes is I'm in a Pathfinder 2nd Edition stream that is on Sundays at 4:30 p.m. Pacific, and that's really fun. I play a goblin fighter. The bass player for Glass Beach, Jonas, is also in that, and Jonas is also in Hijinks and Handlebars. And also the co-writer for this show is also in Hijinks and Handlebars. Whatever, but check that stuff out. It's a lot of fun, and I'm going to let it over to Ashrita here to like take us out with Pinkshift. I do want to say Pinkshift fucking slaps, and their music is so good. And check out their most recent music video because it's awesome. And I've seen like they're teasing some more like tracking of music that they're doing right now. They're really incredible. A lot of people have found them recently, and I'm so excited that has happened. I found you like very recently as well, so yeah, it's very exciting. I'm so stoked to see more of your music. And if you want a lot of Pinkshift's music, you have to wait because there's only a couple singles out right now.
Yes. I'm supposed to take us out with Pinkshift. Okay, well we're Pinkshift.
Well, yeah, you can all say goodbye, say some projects or stuff that you're going on. Yeah, we'll start with.
Yeah, so we this has been so much fun. We're so excited for like next week. This is my first time doing tabletops, so it's really fun. But yeah, Pinkshift, we just released a single called "I'm Gonna Tell My Therapist on You." If you haven't checked it out, check it out. It's on all streaming platforms, has a music video, like William said, with very kind words. And yeah, we're also on like all socials, at Pinkshift MD. If you want to check us out there. We have a Discord. If you want to check that, that's also in our link tree. I have no idea. We have lots of links in our socials and stuff. So if you want to come and hang out with us, there's a lot of ways to do it. So yeah, I guess that's what I got, and we're getting ready to release some new stuff. Maybe let's see.
Cool. Yeah. Then Myron.
All right. Yeah. I'm excited because we got some stuff coming out.
Y'all don't even know.
I'm like so excited. Like Hansel, who produced On Thin Ice and Therapist, like sent us a little thing with Ash's vocals, and I was just like, no way. I was like, no way. That's crazy.
I really appreciate that. My voice was gone for like a whole day after that.
But yeah, we appreciate all your support and everything, and I hope that we don't let you down with what's to come. So
we won't.
We won't.
Confident.
We definitely won't.
There's no way.
No way.
No way.
Cool. Then Big Papi.
Oh, Big Papi. Yeah, I think I just want a little update on if anyone who has ordered one of those shirts is doing it now. We are mailing those out real soon, so we haven't forgot about it. It's a little slow. It's our first time doing it, so we appreciate the patience. And thank you to William for being such an awesome game master for us. Very engaging. We're noobs at this, so we appreciate your help and making this really, really fun and enjoyable.
Yeah, no, it was very fun, and I can't wait for my shirt.
Yay!
Hell yeah!
All right, Eric.
It's been fun. I'm excited for next week. Us here at Pinkshift have lots of good things planned, so be on the lookout for cool things coming up. That's all. And
the handle for Pinkshift, the social media, it's at Pinkshift
MD, like Maryland.
Like Maryland, yeah. At Pinkshift MD. Let's get a hashtag Ponk Shrimp going.
Some Pog Shrimps in chat.
I'm gonna tweet that right after this.
Ponk Shrimp and your local werewolf, I think, were the two that people latched onto in the Twitch chat. So, yeah, hashtag Ponk Shrimp, hashtag your local werewolf. And tweet at me about the show at K William White. I want to see what everybody has to say.
Me too. Yeah, tweet at us. I want to see what y'all think.
Yeah, tag all of us. tag all of us. But if you are going to tag someone, put a period before the @ if it's at the beginning of a tweet. Because if you start with an @ with like tagging someone, only you and the people that follow both you and that person will see it. So if you want it to be public, you have to put a period beforehand. Cool.
Yeah, I noticed that.
All right. Again, thank you so much, Pinkshift. Thank you for being the test subject for this show. I'm really excited to finish out this episode. Thank you again to QueueTimes for continuing to put faith in me for these shows and to let me have a place to do them. And I will see you all next week for another killer set.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.